The Amazon rainforest is a vast and amazing place, consisting of 2.1 million square miles of rainforest and accounting for 20% of the fresh water that runs into the world's oceans. The Amazon River itself is more than 4,000 miles long and is the largest river by volume, bringing 58 million gallons of fresh water per second to the ocean. Much of the Amazon has been threatened by fire and deforestation for reasons ranging from slash-and-burn farming to gold mining and cattle ranching. These industries destroy delicate rainforest habitat in ways that it cannot recover from, and therefore the best way to protect this delicate habitat is to prevent its destruction in the first place. The largest tributary of this mighty river is the Rio Negro, a massive river in its own right, extending 1,700 kilometers from source to sink, responsible for 3 times the amount of water in the Mississippi River, and it covers a basin of 0.75 million square kilometers. The Rio Negro is the largest tributary in the world. The Rio Negro Basin is also largely undisturbed by many of the destructive industries that threaten the rest of the Amazon. Since the 1950s, the aquarium fish industry of the Rio Negro has provided sustainable livelihoods to rural families in this area, creating stewards of the rainforest who protect the habitat because it is their source of livelihood. Many species of fish that live in the flooded forest have boom and bust populations related to water levels, which can fluctuate by more than 10 meters, or 33 feet, and as floodwaters recede, many fish are trapped in the flooded forest. Rural families collect these mostly doomed fishes and sell them into the aquarium trade. This promotes the protection of habitat because these people know that the returning populations of fish each year depend on a healthy, thriving forest and river ecosystem, and they know that the fish will not thrive if the environment is not cared for. Unfortunately, like most of the Amazon, this balanced and ecologically synced way of life is threatened. Since its peak in the 1990s and early 2000s, the aquarium fish trade of the Rio Negro has been threatened with collapse, not from a depletion of fish populations, they're just as plentiful as ever, but from a changing global market that increasingly leans towards captive-raised sources of fish, despite the obvious environmental benefit of these gently collected wild-caught fishes. Market forces are the main driver of this change, and informed aquarium enthusiasts can make the biggest difference in the environment by caring about where their fish come from and choosing environmentally responsible fish whenever possible. In this case, the wild-caught fish provide vastly important conservation outcomes by providing up to 60% of the economy of this area and providing economic incentives for environmental protection.